Sniping in Phantom Forces can be rather difficult. Now, I've already made one guide on how to improve at sniping, but fuck it, I have more tips. So here is a small guide on how to improve at sniping. Again, first up, muzzle velocity is more than just bullet drop. It's common knowledge that the muzzle velocity of your weapon defines how much bullet drop you have, and that more muzzle velocity is good because you get less bullet drop. But what many people don't realize is that muzzle velocity also defines the speed of which your bullet travels at. This can be important to understand since if a target is running, to the right for example, you will need to compensate for the bullet's travel time. Here's an example. This is a target running at 300 studs, and if I want to land a headshot with the BFG, I will need to shoot this much ahead of him because of the travel time. Whereas if I was using the AWS, I would need to shoot this much ahead because the AWS has much slower muzzle velocity than the BFG. Another thing that you want to know is that you want a custom crosshair or certain sniper scopes with color. Because the majority of sniper scopes have black lines, which is fine and all, but you can't see shit if you're scoping in on a dark area, which can be annoying if you're trying to kill someone who is standing there in that dark area, because you can't see shit. Like, what the fuck am I aiming at right here, right? But you can avoid this by downloading a custom crosshair online, for example from GitHub, or you can just use certain sniper scopes that have a colored crosshair already, which will allow you to snipe people in these darker areas. Also, positioning is stupidly important as a sniper. And yeah, there will be times where you're just free running and shooting people as you see them, but at some point you will hunker down in some building or area and you'll just be there for a while sniping people. But it's important that that area is actually good, and whilst we all know that a good sniper position has a good view over the map, many people don't know that the angle is important too. If you're sniping in an area with a wide angle, such as on the crane or on the oil fields, you will have to keep track of a lot of areas with potential enemies, and you can't keep track of that and you'll just die because you forgot to check one of the spots. So it's much better to snipe in an area that have a smaller angle, such as this spot right here, because you can keep track of everything much easier and therefore you won't die as much. It should however be noted that you shouldn't stay in your sniping spot for too long, or that you shouldn't come back to it every time you die, because you will end up being very predictable, and if people know you will return to that same spot, you're just going to be sniped over and over and over and over again, and you're not going to like that, and you're going to die a lot, so you don't want that. And if you want more tips on sniping, then like I said in the start of this video, this is my second sniper tips video. So if you want to see the first one, I've got that right up on screen for you to click on now. But yeah, otherwise, have a great day.